So guys, I'm recording this video on an RV1 bus going from Covent Garden to the South Bank, and I'm doing it to show that you must always be ready wherever you are to be able to demonstrate your knowledge of the basics in the job. And as you know, the basics in the job are all about having selling skills at your fingertips that you can use whenever you want. And for that reason, it's very important to realize that everything you need to know about selling can be summed up in just 3 words. There are 3 words which in themselves sum up every skill and every device that we use in selling to achieve results. And those words are: number 1, empathy; number 2, presentation; and number 3, the close, or as it's got to be one word, let's just call it close. Empathy, presentation, close. Of the 3 words, the first one, empathy, is actually 80% of everything you need to know about selling. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in the other person's position and see things from their point of view. From a selling point of view, it involves being able to build a relationship, have excellent communication skills, carry out a thorough fact find so you know your client. Having got all that information, the number 2 word, presentation, comes into play. And the idea here is to take what you've learned during the empathy phase of the sale and apply it selectively to your client's situation and give them an even-handed presentation which summarizes the good things and the bad things about what you're proposing, so the strengths and the weaknesses. And clearly, if it's in their interests, the emphasis will be on the strengths. Which leads you, having done the job properly, to the final part of the sale. The sale is never complete until you've closed. Now, if you've done the first 2 phases right, and you've built a relationship with your client, and you know your client, and you've given them good advice, and they understand the benefits outweigh any disadvantages, it's worth the cost, then the close is usually very, very simple. It's very, very simple, assumed consent. However, sometimes it's necessary to go beyond assumed consent because some people need a little bit of help to make a decision, otherwise they'll sit on the fence and they'll procrastinate, and therefore closing in itself can be an art. But it's very important to remember that the art of selling is all about making sure the client feels as if they've won, and that actually they haven't been sold, that they've really bought, and all you've done is lead them through the process. So there you are: empathy, presentation, close.